Hello and welcome to episode 18 on the Lotus SMP. So, as you can see by this little number right here, I've spent a significant amount of my time here. I'm almost at 1500 levels, and there is a thing happening on the server in about an hour. Actually, no, it's like exactly an hour at this point. I don't know if I can say what it is. I don't know if I'm allowed to put in this episode, but we have a thing happening, and I've been told I might die. You know, frankly, I'm not going to waste 1500 levels this time. I'm going to do something about that. With whatever time I have left, hopefully I can burn through all 1500 of these levels before then. But, you know, I'm not wasting him this time. I am not wasting him this time. But, like, the only thing I really know that I can do with these levels is just, like, build up some system where I, like, craft and then throw into a hopper that fills into, like, a shulker loader or something. You know, it's just to get it done as fast as I can. So I'm going to set one of those up at my house. But before I do that, I want to check out Buzzy's base. Because last Friday, so, like, a couple days... No, not last Friday. I don't remember what day it was. She, unfortunately finished her house. Which, in the last episode, the first thing I did was kind of make fun of Buzzy for not finishing her house, and then mention that we might finish it before her. You know, we lost, and the funny part is, she didn't even watch that video, I don't think, so she didn't even, like, catch my, you know, egging her on to finish. She finished, and you know, despite my best efforts to distract her as much as I could, yeah, she still finished. I dumped, I don't know how much money into, like, just throwing stuff around. It was a lot, but unfortunately, I couldn't best her. And, you know, this isn't a bunch of junk I play. Okay, there's a couple chests that are just empty, but there's stuff in all of these. You know, I really did just say there's stuff in all of these while opening a bunch of chests that were empty. 2/3 of these chests that I placed are empty and junk. The rest of them, though, I tried to make sure that everything else I placed had something of value. Like, in the shulker boxes, some of them have things in them, but, you know, the shulker boxes themselves have value, so it is what it is. But yeah, that is the Buzzy base situation. I apologize for making such a mess. I know she's gonna have to go and clean it up, but frankly, I'm pretty sure the time input to diamond value output of cleaning all this up is well worth it. Okay, here we go, all done and easy. Got the little machine down here. Wait a second, why is this not on? Hold on. Wait, it was on. Okay, cool, we're just gonna assume it's working. So all I should have to do is I come here, I click those in, I click, that was the wrong button. I click, I throw, I click, I click, I throw, I click, I click, I throw, and then, you know, it just kind of goes, and then I should be able to fill up a whole lot of storage. I have a whole barrel full of shulker boxes that are gonna get loaded and then put in. I think that's the barrel. It might be right there, but I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I don't really care where the books go. I'm not gonna be touching them for a while, but I'd rather have them than not have them. So I'm just gonna do this for until it's time to do the thing. Hopefully I can use all of my levels, and I will be back. Okay, there we go, all done. That didn't take too incredibly long. We now have just a whole bunch of various enchanted books. Maybe, you know, one day I make a shop just selling all of these. There's got to be something in here that, like, the villagers don't trade for, right? I don't know if they trade for all of the books, but I got a bunch of various enchanted ones that I would rather have than not have, because they're kind of free. They're not completely free. Like, I have a ton of levels for them. The only thing that's, like, really gonna hold me back is lapis. I used, like, maybe 4 blocks of lapis, which is, like, a lot, but I wasn't gonna use them for anything else. Alright, well, the event is over, and I most certainly did die. I definitely died. Unfortunately for Lightning, she also died like 3 or 4 times, which isn't ideal. Now her number's up to 8. I kind of feel bad about that, but I am very glad that I went and dumped off all of my levels in here and turned them all into books. That was a very good idea. That was a very good idea. Actually, you know what? I think I might as well just throw something up real quick. Just sell them like real cheap, because I don't need these books. I don't want these books, so maybe I should just try and get them off my hands. See if anyone wants them. Here we go, new quick and dirty shop, Jax's low effort book box. Just a bunch of randomly and inventory sorted. Actually, I need to go and do these again. Inventory sorted boxes of just various books, selling them at 1 diamond per 15 total levels. And of course, it's like power 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, so this would be like 3, this would be 4, this one would be 4, something like that. And of course, I've gone and I've taken out all of the books with a whole bunch of, like, levels of enchantment on them, because I kind of just want to play with them and maybe, like, make a super book or in something, or sell it, you know, have it just be really stupid. But yep, that's what we got here. Hopefully the books don't stay with me for long and someone comes and takes a good quantity of them. And of course, I'm selling them at bulk for discounts, because I don't need them. Someone else might, I don't. Or, you know what, I just decided I should also do an alternative pricing of any one book for a stack of paper or 32 lapis. I don't know how like valuable a stack of paper or 32. I mean, a stack of paper is worth a third of a diamond. I know that for sure. But some people might have more paper and like no diamonds, or 32 lapis. I'll take that as well because that'll just help me enchant more in the future. I do not care. I just want these guys gone. Hopefully, I can get more materials to make more books because I know the levels are coming back. That's gonna happen for sure. Hello, what's up, gamers? It's next day. I just got done spending another like incredible amount of money on shulker boxes, and I'm kind of reaching the point where I need to stop. I need to stop. And when I say I need to stop, I mean I need to get myself a farm. I spend a ridiculous amount of money in these, genuinely. And like, here's the thing, right? I live right next to 2 farms, one right here at Lightning and one right here at Sim Shady. Only problem really is though, I don't know if I have the time to do that, because as far as I'm aware, I've never made one, but I would just assume that moving shulkers is an absolute pain, and I don't know if I have time to do that whenever I'm trying to spend a bunch of time getting this guy done. Maybe it has to happen after I'm done with that, but like, I'm using so many shulker boxes in the meantime anyways, like I need to get it done. Now that I think about it, Pug might also have a shulker farm at this point, because I know him and Lightning work together to build hers, or maybe they're like sharing the outcomes, but I know I believe it's me, Lightning, and Pug are like the biggest spenders over at Sim Shady over there. I don't know what I should refer to the two of them as. I keep calling them Sim Shady because it's easy, but like there might be 3 of these farms on the server. It's probably time I get my hands on one as well. Also, I'm over here to reclaim my red shulker boxes. I love these guys and I am not giving them away. Okay, so I've gone and done my best to collect up all of the red shulker boxes that I have, which unfortunately, a lot of them have now been renamed to red shulker box instead of Sim Shadies. I don't know if they were red shulker box to begin with, or if they just like stopped naming them, or if the names went away for some reason, but they're red shulker box now, unfortunately. And if you count them up, it is, I think, 40, 41, I don't remember the number, I forgot, shulker box, like red shulker boxes, which is 41 diamond blocks that I spent on those guys. And that doesn't include, like the loads of diamond blocks that I just spent on normal shulker boxes before they even started selling those. And that also doesn't include the red shulker boxes that I had up at the Sky Mall shop, because, I was stocking with those, which I'm not going to do anymore. I'm going to collect these as much as I can. So I had to have easily spent somewhere, in the realm of, like, maybe a stack of diamond blocks is my best estimate, somewhere around there. So, that's a huge number. And a stack of diamond blocks is also a pretty big number. Probably, in my opinion, big enough to maybe influence something to do something for me. And that gives me an idea. We're opening another shop right here. Right here today, 2 shops this episode. I need another one. And here we have it, Jax's Bounty Hub. It's been not a short amount of time since the last clip, but we're here. We have, we got a building with stuff in it. I just kind of, I freestyled the shape again. And inside, you'll see a book right here. In this book, let's flip to the beginning. You see the rules. Bounties will be listed. Place your items on the left. Collect your stuff on the right. Over here, we got, some things that I want. Number 1, the biggest thing, a shulker shell farm. I gathered up some diamonds. I got a stack of diamond blocks. All right, and I'm pretty sure that is more than I've spent in total on my shulker shells, and I believe this is a good enough investment for the future, because I'm most certainly not going to be cutting back on my shulker shell usage. If anything, I'm going to be spending more on them. So a stack of diamonds, in my opinion, for whoever wants them to come and build the farm, that's for you. Go ahead and take it. And of course, we have a couple other things. Skipper's chests are a mess. I think it'd be funny to organize that. Dark oak, I'd rather just buy that. Lapis, I'd rather just buy that. And a stack of pretty fireworks, because I want some pretty fireworks. And then we've got some shulker farm, shulker shell farm stuff, because, I don't want them kind of just throwing that up anywhere. I want it like way over there for a specific reason. But yeah, that's the business. We now have my bounty hub. The only downside to doing kind of like, you could call it a reverse shop like this, is that I have to kind of be a little bit proactive on the materials that I need. For example, dark oak, I put that in there on the list because I'm always out of dark oak. I kind of use it in my building scheme, but for that I had to go and collect them because I didn't have them on hand immediately. I had to go and get them. If I wanted someone to come and reverse sell them to me, or not reverse sell them to me, sell them to me, I have to have informed people of that well before I actually need them. So that's the only downside, but I feel like if the prices are right and if people are willing, this will be good enough. So with that, I think we can somewhat call this an end to this episode. I'm not going to work on the big elephant in the room back there. right now immediately. I do have tomorrow to still work on this video before it needs to come out, but I don't want to overwhelm myself because I am doing like editing for the 2000 day video, which is a monumental task. So I'm gonna try and get as good as I feel like I should be right now on that editing process before I start to work on other stuff like that guy over there. And then if I feel like I can put in some more time on this guy, then I will, but I hope to. Hopefully I can. So there might be a clip after this where I did it, but there might not. But there might not. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Maybe. I lied! Welcome back! I did have a little bit of time to work on it. Not like an incredible amount, but like enough to get some work done. And then I worked overtime, and I kept going. I'm currently way over like where I should be, or you know, I should have been done with it so long ago. But I just kind of kept building because I wanted to get what I was doing done. This is where we're at right now. It's very nice. And if we take a look at the schematic, I believe it was the material list that I clicked last time. Progress done 55.6%. We are over half. We are over halfway done, which is incredible. This section, you know, from about this level up to here, I mean up to there, but you know, there's some here that I need to do, took me about 4 hours, which at this rate, being over halfway done, we don't have a ton of work left to finish it. So yeah, that is some incredible work. And while I was working it, I got a little bit of a jump scare from lightning. So I'm gonna play that real quick. She did some incredible things. Oh my!
Hello!
I freaking jump scared. How are you?
Oh, good. I've been waiting to use that for so long. So, can I have access to your farms?
Which ones? Yes. What do you want access to?
Stone for well, you tell me what things that you don't want me to take. I guess. Like I think some black stone.
I don't care what you grab. I don't care what you take.
Yeah, good.
You go ahead. There is no amount of money that I could sell those for that would be worth this much value.
I know.
I will gladly take it.
Power.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to working on my thing now.
Yes.
I'm trying to get as much progress as I can while I got time. Thank you so much for the shells, that was very nice. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, we have been gifted with a full shulker box of shulker shells. That is incredibly helpful, and I cannot thank her enough. This is actually insane. If you do the math, I'm pretty sure I did the math right. Literally, the amount of shulker shells in this box is more in value than if I had, you know, bought them over there. Than literally like the price I'm paying for this whole shulker shell farm from starting to make. So already she's gifted me like more value than I would have gotten if I had bought them, and like that's gonna tide me over for so long. Honestly, I could wait for freaking ever for someone to, you know, build me that farm. Even if they, like if they don't plan on doing it, that's fine. I'm gonna be tided over for so long. I'm so incredibly thankful. Thank you so much, Lightning. That's very cool. And with that, now I'm actually ending the episode. Okay, yeah, short intermission done. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.